This is my 1980 Cutlass Supreme. This is the first time it's been on the road really for longer than a month-long period in about, I don't know, 12 years. It was out a little bit for 2021. So I had it out this year, and we've added a set of Hurst rims, new BFGs. I took the 442 rims off. The tires were old, from 1990, 2000, I can't remember. But these are newer tires. The backs are not brand new, but the fronts are. I had some issues with the shifter this year. I'm not sure what happened, but the cable was binding up. It wasn't shifting out of gear or into gear properly. So that problem has been solved, I think. We've yet to encounter it after a month of driving it. Done some other work to it. We have to do more work, but for this year, this is all that we're doing. So I've tightened up, had the steering box tightened up. There was a bit of play in it, so that's been resolved, and we've put in a U-joint steering shaft to make it a little more take out some of the play in the steering, just a little more positive. I charged the air conditioning compressor, and I've lost plastic cap for it, so I have to find that, or a new one to cover that off. So I've just put some plastic and a rubber band on it for now. The engine, well, the engine's got a bit of a tick on startup, so there's a lifter that's, I don't know, not getting oil, or it takes a while to pump up. I'm not sure how serious that is, but it doesn't seem to be that bad right now. We have some oil that comes through the bolts in the intake, so the intake needs to come off. We need to get some ARP stainless steel bolts and just try and solve that issue of the oil coming up through the bolt holes. It makes it a little unsightly. I haven't seen any real issues with it, but that is a problem. The headers need to be replaced. I've been looking for a set of headers, but haven't found any right now that are cost effective that I can put on it. There's some other things that need to be done. We've mounted an electric fan against the rad. The problem is there's gaps at the side, so I'm looking for something that can sort of block it off and have a little more, I guess, a little less sucking of air through the sides and bring it through the rad and just help cool it a little better. Eventually there's going to be aluminum rad, but again, that's something for a future date. The air conditioning is blowing a little bit of cold. I've put 2 bottles in it, but that's not enough. But we're putting it away for the winter, so I didn't want to put it all in. I just want to see how that goes. And there's a little bit of a noise in the clutch, so I was going to get that looked at before I waste any more fluid on it, and I got to replace a clutch on this. But well, we'll see how that goes. But those are the rims. I think the silver and chrome look better than the gold, but hey, that's just personal preference. And I got to replace the headliner, and that's been needing to be done for like the last 12 years, so that's nothing new. It's just a question of finding the right shop to do it. It's not going to cost a fortune. Anyway, this is my 80 Cutlass.